Hello, Haven. What do you want us to do today? You want us to look inside of your magical hutch? Okay. Wow. Hey everyone, welcome back to Haven's Magical Hutch, and today we're going to be reviewing a Cory Carson toy. So, boys and girls, if you guys have been wanting this for Christmas or for your birthday, then you're definitely going to want to tell your parents to watch this video, okay? So, here we go. We're going to start unboxing it, okay? Now, boys and girls, you always want to remember before you unbox anything, always get a grown-up to help you, okay? Because there's usually involving scissors or tools or something, so you definitely want to get a grown-up to help you, so don't ever unbox something by yourself. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to start here, and we're just going to start simple. And we're just going to go here, try and get our Cory Carson toy out here. All right, so let's see how this is going to work. I'm just going to go ahead and cut down here and the sides. We'll see if this works, because this doesn't want to come out. Cory Carson wants to stay in his box. But boxes are the most fun, I think. You can play in boxes all day long. So I think is great about boxes. Ooh, this is nice. So this just keeps coming out this way. All right. So here we go. Got that part done. Okay, now. All right, so we can see a lot more of Cory Carson in his train. And this is one of those toys that it is sponsored by VTech. VTech made it. They made the show. And the show is, if you haven't seen it, it is absolutely great. So we're just going to undo this here. And my kids absolutely love Cory Carson. It's a really funny, cute show. The episodes are not too long, so you can watch a few and then go on and play with your toys. Or you can watch just one. I think they're about 7 or 8 minutes, and they're really, really cute. So my kids enjoy watching Cory Carson all the time. They cannot get enough Cory Carson, that is for sure. Okay, so here's the first part of the toy. And this is the head of the train. And then here. Let's get this going. Hang on a second. Okay. And then, okay, so we're gonna finish cutting these really quickly. All right. So again, kids, you will need your parents for getting this kind of stuff off and open here. It's what needs to happen. Just don't be afraid to ask for an adult. So we're gonna just get this ready, and we'll see how this stuff comes off here. Oh dear. Well, we will try to pull this out, but I think we're just gonna have to cut this part. Again, no worries, kids. If you have your parents around, no worries, except that is kind of stuck in there. So we'll just deal with that for a minute. But what you really want, though, is you really do want Cory and Chrissy here. So, okay, I think those are just kind of stuck in there for the time being. We'll get those out in just a minute. Okay, parents, so I will say that getting Cory Carson unpackaged was pretty painless, except for getting Cory and Chrissy off of their respective places. It's a bit like getting them out of Fort Knox, if you know what I mean. I mean, it takes a lot of effort. So just prepare yourselves for that. At least it was very tough for me, so hopefully it will be easier for you. But just as a little warning, they can be tough to get out. So they are really, really packaged well in there. Okay, so we're just gonna start really quickly with the front of the train with the engine here. And so this is what it does. It just kind of rolls back and forth, and the smokestack goes up and down. So it's really cute and simple. And then the battery for the engine is down here, and there's the battery pack. You have 2 AAAs for this and 2 AAAs for that. So they are separate. So with this one, we're just going to turn it on real quick so you can kind of hear how he sounds. And it's just, you know.
My name is DJ Trax.
Yes, and I don't know if you can see it, but it lights up. And the volume is really good. But that's also a good thing about VTech. They're really good with their speakers and their sounds and their systems. They really have that down, so it's very clear what they're saying, and it's very loud. You don't have to worry about it. And again, it lights up. I don't know if you can see too much of it, so the kids will like that. And then here you can push, and you can kind of get, you know, different noises and music and talking.
Can't dance without some jams.
So
Nice.
it's just, you know, light, funky things like that they say and do in their music.
Take me out with the crowd. Time to get groovy and roll some tunes. Move those bubbles and shake those tires.
All right, so that's a brief. I'm going to turn this off real quick, but that's just a brief look at the engine. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So it's pretty cute. And then this one that we have is the roll train part 2. It's the second part of the roll train. And this has Chrissy and Cory. And the battery pack for here is actually underneath this. I'll just put it down here so you can kind of see it. It's not underneath, the whole thing is normal, but it's underneath the little green disco plastic thing there. And so what you have here with this one is you got a couple different things that you can do. You have the roll train thing, it comes up and down, and I'll show you more about that in just a second. And then we're going to turn this on so you can kind of see.
Right on, little dude.
And so you can turn this.
Right on, Cory.
Kitty is my favorite.
And they do their dancing and their talking. It's really cute. So kids get to see Cory and Chrissy, you know, in action in a little bit. So, and they can just keep turning the wheel for however long, you know, the kids want. And I'll turn that off for just a second. And so you can just take Chrissy and Cory off of here, and I'll show you, here's what they look like, you know, without the toys on them. And then I'll turn this on so you can also see they're pretty colorful.
Ready for the show?
So they're pretty colorful. So they did a really good job with this. This is going to really catch kids' attention. I mean, it's going to keep them busy for a little bit. And then also what I thought was really neat too is that I was kind of wondering, you know, underneath this roll train ramp, what it is. And I tried putting Chrissy and Cory in here and seeing what it was all about. But what you do is I'm going to turn this on really fast. And I'm going to turn this sideways so you can kind of see. But you're just really docking the part of the train right in there.
That's it.
Then it does this little music montage and things like that. So it's a really cute toy. And you just keep doing that, and so it all works together. So we do that, and I'm going to show you just one more time on this, and then we'll go to the next one. So you just get that in there. So I think it's really cute. And again, I'm gonna silence it. You could really tell, you know, that VTech did a good job with being able to hear everything very clearly, and the music and the voices clearly. And then I'll just hook and unhook the train, which is really easy for kids. You can just hook the train together and then you can unhook it. It is super simple for kids so they don't get aggravated about not being able to do it themselves. And then I'll just turn both of these on. It just goes back and forth. That's it. It's nothing super fancy, but I figure it's for ages 2 and up, so.
My name is DJ Trax. Take me out on the dance stage. Take me out with the crowd. Time to get goofy and roll some tunes.
And it doesn't turn really easily, but it's easy enough. I mean.
Roll on, man. Keep on chugging. Hey, rollers and shakers. Rockers and breakers. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, and then when you turn the lights off, you can really see everything very, very clearly. So I will demonstrate that here too in just a second. Okay, so as I said, I will demonstrate how it looks in the dark and how well you can see everything light up. The one thing though about the engine is that once he gets going, good luck stopping him because he's on a tear here. Turn off the lights.
My name is DJ Trax. Take me out on the dance stage. Take me out with the crowd. Right on, little dude. Right on, Cory. Hey, brothers and shakers. Rockers and breakers. That's it.
I call this move the Cory.
Right on, Cory.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's it. I think that's about all that we have to say about the Cory Carson Roll Train toy. I think it's a great toy. Again, it lights up really well. They talk really well. Everything's clear. The music is great. Another, good product by VTech, who does make the cartoon too. So everything is, really high quality. So my kids enjoyed it. I think it's great. I'm a fan of it. And I just hope that you guys are too. So kids, if you want this for your birthday or Christmas present, don't forget to tell your parents about the Cory Carson Roll Train. See ya next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.